you've ever felt unprepared, inexperienced, or like everyone else has more talent than you, listen to this. Two broke kids from Boston, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, wrote one of the greatest screenplays of the 90s before they even understood the rules of screenwriting. They weren't stars, they weren't insiders, they weren't trained writers, but somehow they created Good Will Hunting, a film that made $225 million, earned 9 Oscar nominations, won 2, and launched both of their successful careers. They stumbled into the masterpiece almost on accident, fueled by hunger, blind confidence, and the refusal to quit. In 1992, Matt Damon was at Harvard, struggling through a playwriting class. For his final assignment, he turned in 40 pages about a janitor who secretly solves advanced math equations.
Handed, and we were tasked with writing a one-act play for this by the end of the semester. And I handed this in to the professor who I really liked, and I said, I think I failed your class because this is not a one-act play, but I believe it's the first act of a movie.
They didn't understand structure, they didn't know dialogue, and they didn't know what they were doing. But they wrote every single day until the script reached hundreds of pages. Hollywood rejected them over and over. Studios rejected them everywhere. One producer told them, "We'll buy it, but you two won't star in it." And they refused, even though they were broke. Sir Kevin Smith, the indie filmmaker who made Clerks.
So he FedExed me the script and I got it. And I didn't leave the bathroom for 2 hours. I stayed on the toilet, got piles reading this script, man.
Smith sent it to Miramax. Harvey Weinstein read it in one sitting and said, "We're making this movie with you two stars." Gus Van Sant transformed the story and pushed Damon and Affleck to drop the thriller plot. He told them, "Take out the CIA stuff, focus on the character." Two kids with nothing but ambition wrote a script that transformed their lives, not because they were geniuses, but because they worked even when nobody was paying attention. They didn't wait for a miracle to happen, they just wrote their shit and got it done. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck didn't accidentally make a masterpiece, they accidentally proved that masterpieces come from people who are brave enough to start messy, stay hungry, and ignore everybody when they say, "You're not ready." They were broke, they were inexperienced, and they were doubted. But they believed anyways. And that belief, mixed with some hustle, created Good Will Hunting, one of the most iconic films of the 90s. If they could do it with a beat-up desk and a 40-page homework project, imagine what you could do if you started today.